Because my channel focuses on Australian law, I don't often summarise American cases, but this New York case has been very influential in the common law. In 1943, Manhattan was still a bustling harbour, and the war had brought this activity to a fever pitch. Vessels were often unloaded in the Hudson River onto barges, and those barges then moved the cargo to the pier. Sometimes the barges were lashed 5 and 6 deep while they waited to be unloaded. In this case, the barge Anna C was next to the pier, and a number of other barges were outside her. A tug came in to rearrange the barges, and during that process, the ropes holding Anna C to the pier snapped and the barges broke away. Various different parties, including the harbour master, the barge owner, and the tug operator, all sued one another. For our purposes, there's no need to follow all the detail. But one of the many issues was whether the barge operator of Anna C should have been aboard the barge at the time she broke away. The evidence was that the barge operator had left the barge at 5 p.m. the previous day, and that he still hadn't returned when the barges broke free at 2 p.m, so he'd been away for 21 hours. This was a balanced question. On the one hand, the port was really busy, and the barges were being moved around constantly, which made the presence of the bargeman more important. On the other hand, Judge Learned Hand observed the barge must not be the bargee's prison, even though he lives aboard. He must go ashore at times. To resolve the question, the judge developed what has since become known as the calculus of negligence, a method for determining what a reasonable person would do in relation to a risk. The judge said, since there are occasions when every vessel will break from her moorings, and since if she does she becomes a menace to those about her, the owner's duty, as in other similar situations, to provide against resulting injuries is a function of 3 variables. 1. The probability that she will break away. 2. The gravity of the resulting injury if she does. And 3. The burden of adequate precautions. These 3 factors, probability, gravity, and burden, are still central to determining negligence matters throughout the common law world today.